All right, we're coming for our second Sabbath day reading. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. So we still have something kind of going on here. All right. Before I actually get into this reading, I just want Spirit to give me one clarifier for right here first. And depending on what He showed me right there, we may not move forward with this message. We got observing, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. See, I just told Spirit I wanted something right there. And depending on what you say, I might not even go forward with this. So knowing that it could be just that, whether if it's now or just by looking at videos, I'm not going to record it. And I'm not. Okay, I'm going to start this back up. I'm not going to record too much of this, but when Spirit just showed me what I just seen, and I was like, see, that right there is a problem right there I have when it comes to people. Okay. Like, seriously. Okay. Now, we started with this adjudication, right? The clarifier was observing. All right? Observing. They watching you, observing that, keeping an eye on you. Okay? And the next card was something there. All right? I ain't going to say it just yet. Okay? They focus on just you, observing you again, watching you. Some of the same things are coming out for two different cards. Got a lot to do with what you're saying. Do you hear me? And then Spirit just took me to the card to say triggered. Trigger. Okay. Trigger. And that's the what that right there what kind of got my attention when I seen trigger. And I was like, that right there. Trigger has done so many things that a lot of people would react to. They'll react without even thinking. All because. But I wonder how many really just evaluated that when it comes to self. Trigger. Here you go. Triggers. Trauma bond. Attracting toxic. Inner child wound. Trauma bond. Flashbacks. Going back to what? That first reading. What we talked about. Shadow work. Right? See, this person holding a lot of old wounds. They wounds so bad that they didn't know that they had just gave their life over to the ego. All right. And now this could be even a group of peoples that may know this individual that who are already not living their own life. They living their life for ego. Done got a whole lot of triggers trying to lead a group of people that may have a lot of inner child wounds, or that person can have inner child wounds, carrying hurt, packing on it. Okay. Getting into toxic relationship, toxic things. Okay. Now, everything that could be looked upon as toxic may not be as toxic, but some things are. Because we know how that works. Okay. I hope we do. We know what we're saying. Okay. But ego is a part of being toxic. Okay. Just like triggers. All right. But that's what get me. I don't understand. If a person feel a certain way about a person, place, situation, or whatever, what is making that person feel that way? Why would you want to be watching somebody, stalking somebody, holding grudges against somebody only because of what somebody may say? And then on top of that, people don't even say your name out, but only because of what is being spoken. It's just burning you up because you know it to be true. But instead of you fixing the issue within self, you want to retaliate in some way, shape, form, or feel some type of way because. Why? Because that ego. Because of their ego. It ain't because of you. It's just the ego. Okay? It be so many signs when Spirit let us know when we need to self-heal. Everything the doctor can't help you with. Everything a counselor can't help you with. Everything a pastor can't help you with. Especially when it comes to what's within you. They might can help you with some of the outer things. But it really, no physician nowhere can really help you a lot when it comes to what's within you. And I'm not talking about the organs. I'm talking about even deeper than the organs. Something that ain't going to show up on no MRI, no heart scan, no kind of scan. It's only going to show up in the scan of spirit. See, I feel that we have these earthly scans, but we got a spiritual scan too. They can see all the things that need to be dealt with within us. Okay? Can see all of it. You know? So, I'm going to pause it there and let Spirit show me something else, though, that I can speak out openly about. Okay? All right, we're closing out the message here. All praise to the Most High. Some of the things that I talked about, I kind of kept it to myself. And we did our 3 closing cards. The first card was the astro travel. All right, it says caution needed. So if you are into a lot of astro traveling, Spirit saying caution is needed. All right, especially if you already know that you have been condemned, okay, from astro traveling to certain individuals or people, places, or whatever, okay? Caution is needed. We got lead the way, light your own path, light your own path, come up out of the illusions, come up out of the traditions, okay? It's 2025. It's time for change, a major change, okay? All right? And then the final one, we got celestial gatekeeper. It says timing is critical. And timing is critical because we're coming up on the Lion's Gate. And I really feel that with that particular event, right along with this card saying cellular gate, uh, celestial gatekeeper, all right, somebody still have time, okay? But the thing about the Lion's Gate is about ascension. It's about elevating. It's about rising up, okay? All right? It's not about us going down. It's about their spirituality, getting enlightenment, waking up. Okay? Just only going back to the card that says lead the way. Light your own path. Okay? Alright? So the next card we see was the Dark Night of the Soul. Okay? And it talks about life brings new meaning. Okay, and we already know somebody's gonna be experiencing something like that from the first reading when we talked about the shadow work, right? Okay, that's only it is a dark night of the soul. Okay, all right, and then the final one we have spirit messages. It says, observe limitations. All right, observe limitations. Spirit messages, okay? And I feel like I kind of observed some of my limitations of what I need to speak, what I didn't need to speak, okay? It says clear and activate, okay? Create sacred spaces, all right? Create sacred spaces, all right? And then the final one, sacred divinity. It says there are two paths ahead. Okay? There are two paths ahead for some peoples or somebody. Okay? So, all praises to the Most High. So, that was our Sabbath day check in. I hope it was very encouraging, uplifting, motivating for others. And you guys enjoy this Saturday, okay? All praises to the Most High. Talk to you later.